Alright, what's up everyone? I'm going to talk about the Bama tune on my 2018 5.0 6-speed. Didn't see a whole lot of shit on the forums. No one had anything good to say about Bama, or if they did, it was like super extreme. Nothing was like mediocre. Oh, my front lip's gonna fall off, cool. But hopefully this video will help you guys out, making your mind up, just because I never saw a whole lot like on the forums or anything saying like, oh yes, this is good, or oh, this is bad. The only thing I saw on YouTube with the E85 tune from Bama was a startup and a quick drive, and that was it. No one said anything about how it drives or whatnot, so I'm gonna try to give like just an honest opinion on it, because I've driven with it for almost a couple thousand miles now, and see what you guys think. Let you decide for yourself. So we'll go ahead and start it up, take it for a little drive, and just kind of talk about what the car feels like versus stock. And on that note, the stock car, this is my first ever V8 American muscle car, and stock, it was great. Definitely was not expecting that much out of these cars. I knew they were fast, but it was pretty impressive. And then after driving it for a few hundred miles, I was like, man, I feel like there could be something a little more oomph, you know, because there was power there, but I feel like it could squeeze out a little bit extra. And with this E85 race tune from Bama, they really did just that. The car is just a whole nother animal now. I don't really know like how else to say it. It's if anyone has a Gen 3 Coyote, you guys probably know anything above like 3.5, 4K, the car just pulls to the red line. Stock. And with this E85 tune, it almost feels like a freight train on crack. Like the stock power is super linear, and it was like that initial like kind of whip your head back a little bit, but with this E85 race tune, it's just nuts, man. Like probably like second gear in 40 around like 4K, you stomp on it, and I have 305s in the rears, and it almost breaks them loose. And I know that, yeah, it's second gear, it's a low gear, but even like third and fourth, it still just pulls all the way to the red line, and it is so much fun. I was a little nervous about going E85. I don't have a flex fuel tune, so when I first swapped over from the 91 tune to the E85 tune, I showed up to the gas station with 0 on the like mileage left, and I let it idle for about 5 minutes while I was testing the ethanol. And once the ethanol test was done, filled it up, swapped over the tune, waited another about like 5 minutes just to be safe, make sure that all the 91 got out of the fuel lines and whatnot, and took it easy for about a day or so, just to make sure the car wasn't acting weird or anything. And from then on, it's just been an absolute blast. We're actually like kind of in the perfect spot right now. I'll slow down a little bit, but this car just, it's like so insane, So we'll do second gear pull right here. Whoa, fuck. All right, so we're at 3K, 40 miles an hour, 3.5K, and I'm just gonna stomp on it. And it just pulls, and it just wants to keep going all the way to the red line. I think I just lost my lip there. But yeah, it is so much fun. It's absolutely insane how the car changed so much. And ethanol being so much cheaper wherever I get it, it's like $3.69, and premium hiked up almost $1, and premium generally is about like $5 to like almost $5.40. In Costco it's like $4.69, but even then $1 more for premium, and you don't get the fun factor in this ethanol tune. But I think I'm scraping my lip. But anyways, I would highly recommend it. They had a good turnaround time, took like 3 days, and it was a whole lot of fun, man. Like I cannot say anything bad about this so far. I'll catch you guys in just a sec. I'm actually gonna pull over and check on the slip, because I think that's what that is. So I'll see you guys in just a sec. Alright, sorry about that. I actually did rip the lower portion of my bumper clean off. Where's the light? I don't know how well you can see that, but basically like the entire undercarriage of the car just was holding on by 2 bolts. So I just had to rip it off real quick. But anyways, yeah, this E85 tune makes a bunch of power. It really took me by surprise compared to obviously a stock tune versus even like the 91 performance tune. It was much more power compared to the 91 tune. I still have my cats in the car, but the previous owner did like weld-in resonators and a muffler delete, so it's not super loud or like, you know, crazy power, but it's a big difference. It almost feels like it ramps up from like anywhere around like 3K. It'll just start wanting to go, and then it just exponentially grows from there. Like, yeah, it kind of sucks. Like, I filled up today, maybe drove like 40 or 50 miles, but with spirited driving, that's already got me down to 3/4 of a tank. But we'll do another little pull right here. Like, just so much power, and it just keeps going. Like, every time I do it, it just surprises me each time, and it never gets old. Like, I never thought that, like, for how much smack people were talking about Bama and saying that they're terrible, I did not think that it would wake the car up this much and be like this enjoyable. Driving around town, it's not bad. It's I guess the gas is a little bit more touchy, but oh man, like, once you get used to it, it's so much better than stock. I mean, really, for how cheap it is compared to like the HPT for Lund, it's almost like a no-brainer. Like it's just so much fun. And you don't even have to have it all the way to the red line. Like between 3 and like 5.5K, it just makes a crazy amount of torque. And it just like, I mean, that was a 4th gear pull, but it was still like a decent amount of torque. But yeah, it's just so much fun. If you guys are on the fence about like going with Bama or anything, you know, definitely give them a try, because for brand new 400 bucks from American Muscle, you can't go wrong. And you get the free tunes for life, which is pretty cool. But yeah, overall, I'm super stoked and really happy with how the car is. No issues whatsoever. It's just so much fun. I cannot stress how much more fun the car is running E85. And I'm sure like with Lund or Palm Beach, you know, any of the other big names, like you're gonna get a little more power, but I can't justify spending so much more money, like, and maybe get, you know, 20 more horsepower, 30 more horsepower, which I mean, if you want like all the power you can, obviously you're gonna go that route, but I think this is plenty, and I think anyone would be happy with this over a stock car. But yeah, so if I missed anything, you guys have any questions, feel free to comment and say, hey, you missed this. What about, you know, blah. So hope you guys liked the video. I hope this helped out. And that's just my honest opinion on it. So hope you guys have a good one. I'll catch you later.